people ask, why go to Macedonia? Well, obviously I was looking for powder and I'd never been cat skiing before, so that was a real opportunity. But I was really looking for a bit of a travelling experience as well. And I found the country fascinating. I mean, it really was a split between ancient and modern, and it seemed to be quite an uneasy alliance. So the transfer should have taken an hour and a half. 4 hours later, we were still trying to get to the hotel. Eventually, we had to abandon our van and our van driver and boot pack the last half a mile up to Hotel Bora. I'm not quite sure how everything ended up in the right place, but you don't ask questions in Macedonia.
It's 6:30, it's in Macedonia, this is our first full blue sky day. Hopefully the snowcat will be able to get up through the snow because it's been struggling, we've had that much snowfall. They say it's the most for 60 years that's fallen here. Don't know what the temperature is, probably about -10.
Best thing about Macedonia?
Snow.
I'm going to do a couple of runs and then come back for breakfast. Big long icicles hanging from the hotel roof. It's been a phenomenal amount of snow, but to play in the powder, woohoo, on a blue sky day!
So after breakfast, which consisted of chicken pate and omelette, don't ask, we loaded all our gear into the snowcat and headed on up the mountain. So the cat was pretty noisy and pretty bumpy, but once we got out, the snow was absolutely amazing. I mean, the powder was great, the runs were beautiful, it was really, really good skiing, and I would definitely recommend it. A really cool thing about this trip was because there was massive snowfall and therefore avalanche risk, it was recommended that we ski low. The powder was better, but also the locals don't ski low, so a lot of these runs had probably never ever been skied before.
It's super nice down there, huh?
So here's a tip, if you're going to get in a snowcat, sit near the front because it really does make you feel seasick. If you have touring kit, I'd say it was a good idea to take it. Although you get really good access with a snowcat, if you're prepared to skin a little bit, you can get higher and also get access to some different runs.
Stop there. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
One of the highlights of the trip was a ski down to the local village. It was Albanian and very, very traditional. The ski down was fab, so it's through loads of powder and loads of trees. And when you got to the village, they served great coffee. They were friendly, I think, but the kids seemed to love the skiers and just wanted to run around with helmets and goggles on.
This beats France.
Into a cocked hat.
It definitely beats France.
As the village is a traditional Muslim village, women aren't allowed inside bars, but they seemed to make a special exception for us. We started off sitting outside, but they seemed quite happy to let us in.
How was that run today, Ray?
Fantastic.
I don't really know how to describe it, but we're in the middle of a town which is called, what's it called? What's it called? It's not called Chesney Hawks.
How was today?
And you're natural.
There's 5 of us about to fit into a mini virtually with 5 pairs of skis, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to happen, but we're about to find out.
Just because we can't get everybody into the bus, but the bus is on the way. Hello.
The bottom of the car is actually touching the snowy road, and seat belts, well, I don't think they work anyway, but...
Don't look to your left now.
Oh yeah. And this is the road we're going down. To get to the hotel we had to skin in because the car couldn't get here. It's been a phenomenal amount of snow.
So food is kind of vegetables, soup and beans. They don't do dessert, but generally it's nice.